Finding time to get everything done on your jobs list is an impossible task. Never mind trying to find the time to get to the gym, cook healthy meals, and basic self-care protocols. I haven't showered today. So here's a list of my 5 top things that you can get delivered so you can save a little bit of time. So there's a bit of a stigma about outsourcing some of our more basic needs. Why get it delivered when you could just go get it yourself? But honestly, times have changed and we have a lot more services available to us than we ever have, as well as a lot more pressures to respond to things like emails, social media, text messages. Although they don't sound like much, they actually take up a considerable portion of our day, with the average person spending up to 3 hours a day on social media alone. What it comes down to is the relationship between our financial and emotional currency and how much time and energy we're willing to invest in these. Essentially, how cost effective is it? Now, the next few things that I'm going to outline, I'm not suggesting that you use them every day or even every week, but just be aware that there are things out there that can save you time. Now, I think this one's pretty obvious, but getting your weekly shop delivered can save you a lot of time walking around supermarkets and standing in queues. It can also eliminate those impulse buys that you don't really need, but because they're there, you just pick them up, which could generally lead to more health-conscious choices. Now, I know most big chain supermarkets will do this now, but in terms of quality of ingredients, you're probably better off opting for some kind of independent service. We used Riverford Farms before, and to be honest, I can't fault the service. The deliveries were on time, the food was fresh, and they even offered us a free recipe book. And especially since the pandemic happened, a lot more places are offering fruit and veg boxes delivered to your door. See, I have absolutely no problem putting the washing on. Remembering about it is a challenge. It's really not uncommon for the washing to be sat there until I remember that I have no more clothes to wear. When I realized that there are actually 2 companies around where I live that'll come collect, wash, iron, and fold my washing, I'm excited. Now, we don't have a lot of washing, but I do have an abnormal amount of t-shirts, and it still takes me hours. If you have kids and a whole family that you need to look after, this could literally save you days. And folding clothes is hard. Now, truthfully, I don't have a problem with going shopping, but finding the time to cook every day. So we've used a lot of meal prep companies, and honestly, they help. Knowing that I can literally just walk up to the fridge and grab a calorie-friendly but tasty meal saves a lot of time. There is a trade-off to be had here though. Although they might be time and calorie-friendly, they're not particularly wallet-friendly. On average, it would cost around £70 a week to feed just me, and I still have to supplement with other food. So it's one of those things that you'll have to figure out whether the time is really worth your money. If you're struggling with time to actually get into a gym, or maybe feel self-conscious once you arrive there, there are a number of personal trainers who will do a home visit and actually bring all the kit you need to you. I think this can be particularly beneficial if you struggle with anxiety or depression. Having the motivation to actually get up and go is part of the battle, so somebody coming to your own home can ease some of those pressures, especially when we look at some of the links of how beneficial exercise is to depression. We all need a little bit of help every now and then. And this one kind of covers everything that I haven't mentioned. Everything from getting your car valeted to a home massage visit. And as much as we'd like to be, we aren't all superheroes. Even those guys don't ask for help. But that's okay, because there are a number of services that can legitimately change the way that you live your life. This video isn't intended to get everyone to do everything on this list. I just hope that next time you find yourself wishing that you had another couple of hours in the week, you think back to this video, see what you can change.